YouTube, so let's talk about something interesting today. Let's talk about boredom. Kind of, sort of, ish, maybe. In the fact that, have you ever been so bored? I'd like to start it with a question. Have you ever been so bored that you just don't know what to do to not be bored? That is what I'm at right now. I am at a level of boredom and sleep deprivation that I think I want to do stuff, but my brain just won't let me. Neither will my body, for that matter, actually. So I am just exhausted. I can't do anything at all. It's so problematic. That said, at least I'll get to sleep well tonight. Other than that, though, it's not very helpful to me at all. Boredom is great as long as I have an outlet towards to put that boredom into. The issue is I don't record much anymore of my video games, so I don't play video games anymore, though I'm having an idea on what to do. I'm going to basically make a stack of video games and just say, F it, we're just going to play them all. No restarts, no redos, nothing. Just play them to enjoy the story. That's it. So that's what I'm going to do, probably, hopefully, once I set everything up, because I'm setting up Twitch right now. So that way I can set it up for donations, for streaming, for everything basically. And then I'm also going to set up my recording software so I can also post videos to YouTube. So it's going to be an interesting long days ahead of me to set this all up. I'm rubbing the non-existent beard I have because it's non-existent and it sucks. But I'm waiting till the end of November to shave this scraggly, sorry excuse for a beard. I will wait. I can do it. So the keto food plan's going well so far. I'm in almost doing it for a week now, and I must say I'm not having any issues with it currently. I think I'm losing some waste. I'm not losing weight, but I'm losing the waste. I'm having enough protein that the exercise I'm doing is making me lose the waste, but because I'm doing exercises, I'm gaining muscle. So I'm not going down in weight. Let's see here. I don't know if I'm gonna do it for as a lifestyle choice, mostly because I miss carbs. I like sugar. I like having these exciting foods. Food to me is one of the most amazing things in life because the taste, the combinations of tastes, the way a sandwich can taste after you haven't had a sandwich in forever. It's so brilliant. And one of my favorite sandwiches is a Subway sub. And I know not everybody will get that. Some people will, but it's just good. And you have to get a good Subway sub though. You can't have a mediocre Subway sub. And you'll know what I'm talking about. It's that sub that you crack it open, you can smell it, you can take a nice good whiff. Even if you have a plugged nose, all of a sudden, I can smell that. And when you take the first bite, it's like a explosion of flavor, and you're like, yep, this is a good sandwich. That's the thing I like about food is it's tantalizing. It takes you to another level of living and being, depending on what you're eating. And actually, I think it's depending on how much attention you give to the eating. I think even a bowl of cereal can be that amazing if you give it the right amount of attention. And depending on the cereal, though, I guess. If it's a cereal you don't really like, maybe not. But if it's a cereal you love, those are always the best cereals. I like Cocoa Puffs. Those chocolatey goodness. Because it turned the chocolate milk, the normal milk into chocolate milk. It was like, oh, yes, it's the best type of milk. Chocolate! So yeah, I don't think I'm going to make this my end-all plan. However, I am working on another plan, though, of a lifestyle that has to do with certain types of eating, certain workouts, but also a certain way of learning. Not exactly a way of learning, but more likely how to exercise different parts of the brain. Because every part of the brain works on something else, kinesthetic, audio, visual, puzzle making, that sort of thing, right? So I decided that to help my brain grow, help my brain stay placid, like Play-Doh, I decided on coming up with an idea on how to work out the brain in different ways. Let's look at the school system, for example. Depending on the school system you go to, you have, of course, science, history, social studies. You also have music. You have computers. Sorry, I think it's programming. I don't know. In my school, it was called computer class. That's literally what it's called. It might be called something else. Um, and then you have recess, and of course PE. And I kept picking my brain, and I realized that to learn, the best way possible is to actually stretch the brain in every last direction. By stretching the brain in every last direction, you sort of have a nice rounded growth. And on top of that, because you're making your brain grow in all these areas, you can't stop. Your brain can't just focus on one area. It has to continue growing. It has to continue evolving, getting better, because if it doesn't, it won't be able to keep up. And if you keep putting force into it at a moderate level, it will grow exponentially. Or at least that's a theory I'm working on. Possibly. I should name these videos not ADHD, but sporadic episodes of ideas, or just ideas, because my God, I have so many ideas that just pop into my head. I should probably do some editing on these videos too, so that way my ideas actually really look sporadic. That's a good idea. I will possibly do it to this video tomorrow. That could be cool. That could be fun, actually. I might do that. Anywho, we talked about small goals this week, and one of the small goals I was talking about was a hug. At least 2 to 3 hugs a day, but try to get as many as you can. The reason why is because self-love is amazing, but the amount of love you can gain from giving other people hugs is exponential. Exponential? Hold on. Outstanding. No. I know the word, I just can't figure out the word. It's unamountable. Not a word, but I'll use it. And by doing it also, it's also a great toxin releaser. It's great for helping with depression, stress, anxiety. Hugs are like what scientists are calling basically the free drug, or at least I'm calling it the free drug. Hugs help with so much stuff in the world, it's almost needed. In fact, I think hugs should be a need. Hugs are a need. It's physical connection. It's like what babies need for failure to thrive. The baby needs people. It needs somebody there. So a hug is sort of the adult version of I need a hug. It's a personal connection to somebody. It's a gathering of love. I don't know how to describe it. It goes on forever. Anywho, we're gonna wrap it all back up here. I hope you all had a wonderful Sunday. I know I did. I know the weekend is now done for most people, so I hope you all have a wonderful Monday. Remember, it's a Monday. Make it a fun day Monday. Find something fun to do that doesn't hurt anybody and it's just good for yourself, and go and do it. And I will see you all in the video tomorrow. Until then, remember, you're exactly the right person. You are going in the exact right direction. And I am exactly. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.